What's up guys, how you doing? Dr. Greg here, back with another episode of Braces Explained. I'm having an awesome time talking to all you guys, meeting some really cool people, and having an amazing time answering your questions. And today's topic is actually another one that you guys have asked about, a lot of you guys have asked about, and it's about elastics, what they are, how they work, and without further ado, let's get started. So power chains and elastics both work in a very similar way, and the fact is that they have shape memory. So just like a rubber band, they can be stretched out and they want to return to their original shape. So what power chains are really useful for is the fact is that they can get your teeth lined up really nicely within the upper and lower arches by themselves, but what they can't do is they can't get your teeth to fit very well together. And that's when we need your help, and that's why we ask you to wear elastics. So we're going to nerd out here for a second and get technical, so bear with me. And what we're going to talk about is how elastics get their names. Because I'm sure you guys have heard, oh, class 2 elastics, or triangle elastics, or class 3 elastics. And this is how they get their names. So our goal to have a perfect bite is to have your upper canine tooth fit between your lower canine and first premolar. Okay? And what that looks like is something like this. And that's called class 1. Now, if your upper jaw or your upper teeth are too far forward compared to your lower teeth, something like this, it's called class 2. So if you guys can imagine, what our goal with these elastics to do is to bring your upper teeth back and your lower teeth forward to have something more like this. So let's put on rubber bands and show you how we would do something like that. So rubber bands come in a bunch of different shapes and sizes, and this is just some from 3M company, and they come by different names like Chuck and Bummer, and they all have different sizes and shapes. And when you open them up, it looks like a little bag of spaghetti inside. Let's take a look. And here's what one rubber band looks like individually. So let's go back and see how we would fix that class 2 relationship. So remember how the lower jaw was too far back compared to the upper jaw? What we would want to do is attach an elastic from the back teeth on the lower to the front teeth on the top. And as the rubber band wants to return in shape, it's going to pull you back into that class 1 relationship so you have a really nice bite. So now let's imagine the opposite effect. This tooth is too far back from where it's supposed to be. So if the other one was called class 2, and if the lower jaw is too far forward compared to the upper, this is called class 3. So this is where your orthodontist would say to use class 3 elastics. For class 3 elastics, what you want to do is bring your upper jaw forward compared to the lower jaw. So you would attach elastics from the back of the upper teeth to the front of your lower teeth. And as the elastics want to return to their original shape, it fits something like that. So there's two big things about wearing elastics. Two big things about wearing elastics. One is that you absolutely have to wear it. You have to wear it. It might feel sore the first day, because whenever you tighten your braces, you know how it always feels sore for a couple of days but it gets better? Same with elastics. But the thing is, if you wear it for one day, take it off, a couple days later put it back on, it's going to constantly feel sore, and let me tell you something, it's not going to work. I always say this analogy, if you're my patient watching, you're going to know. It's like pushing a ball up a hill. If you push a ball halfway up a hill and let it go, it's going to roll right back down and you're going to have to start from where you started. But if you push it all the way to the top of the hill and you leave it there, you achieved your goal. So you have to wear these rubber bands. Wear it around the clock. If you're not eating and you're not brushing your teeth, you should be having the rubber bands in. And I know it might be frustrating on the first couple of days. Right when you get elastics, they're really hard to get on. They keep slipping, but keep practicing. I promise you it'll be easier. Just keep at it. Some orthodontists might have these little tools that they can give you. I'll show you it zoomed in, and that might make it a little bit easier. So here's that tool zoomed in. It has one end that hooks and one end that pushes. And what you can do is use the side that hooks to grab onto your rubber band, just like this. And what you could do is hold this with one hand and use your other hand to help hook it on to the brackets. Just like that. So ask the orthodontist if he has one of these tools that can help you out. And the second thing that's super important is the fact that you have to wear it the right way. If you wear it incorrectly, you're going to be causing more harm than good. So make sure before you leave your orthodontist office, make sure you know how to wear it and how to put them on. because if not, then they'll be more than happy to help you. But if you leave and you do it the wrong way, you might be going the wrong way. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I hope that answered some of your questions about why elastics are used and how they're kind of useful to help make you have a perfect bite. The class 2 and the class 3 elastics are your most common type, but your orthodontist might ask you to do some different ones, like a triangle or a box, and that's to get your back teeth to fit together better. If you had any interest in what you had to wear your elastics, leave them in the comments below. Again, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down if you didn't like it, and don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date with the most recent content. Coming soon is a forum and a discussion board where you guys can actually communicate with each other, share some pictures, and we can have an open discussion so you guys can relate with other people that are having braces across the country and the world. So stay tuned for that. With that said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Dr. Greg out.